Welcome to David's, Pahadi David's live stream again, YouTube. From the Nepali Himalaya, the Nepali Himalayas. Thanks for liking. Thanks for liking so quickly. Thanks for coming. Who is this one person? One person. Who's first in line tonight? Who's first in line? Who gets free 1 kilogram of sweets tonight? Hey? Hey, Barbara, Gloria Stella. How are you? Glorious, are you fine? Good. Wow. I'm fine, thanks. I had a nice long walk tonight. Today, I had a nice long walk today above Darwin. Had a nice meal up there from a very consistent cook. A public cook, but who's consistent. They're not easy to find, those consistent public cooks cooking in the bazaar. But I have one there. Nice meal. Very nice. Wow. Thanks for coming back again. That's great. Wow. Lone survivor. Wow. How are you there? Are you busy? Are you busy in your hometown there? Wow. Yes, Muna here, she loves her flowers. And also in the middle of this monsoon, you can see some very nice flowers in the middle of monsoon. Although so far, at least in central Nepal, the monsoon is only about 30% full. Hi there, CJ. How are you? Namaste. और की हुनी आजकल उत्तराखंड में सब ठीक ठाक छू तुमर तबीयत खुशरो तबीयत सब ठीक ठाक छू वाह Oh, wow. This is nice and comfortable. Welcome to Pahadi David's live stream once again. We're into about the 9th month now, the 9th month of live streaming. Still a very small channel, almost unknown. There are many parts of Africa many parts of Africa, South America, Asia, it hasn't reached yet. And probably nobody has ever viewed from Antarctica or Arctic area. We're still waiting for some viewers to text us from the Arctic area, some Eskimos or some Red Indians from North America. We're waiting for their messages also. Yeah, I left India on June the 30th. My one year Indian visa stay finished at the end of June, Stella. So I have come here now for 5 months. Uh, oh, excuse me, yawning like that on the live stream, yeah? Hey, bah. I had a nice long walk today. Um, and this is my oldest and most favourite place in Nepal. Since 2013, I've been repeatedly coming here and staying here many times. Yes, CG, I do miss my Uttarakhand home. I do miss my Uttarakhand home, but because I'm a traveller, I accept it. I must move, and with the traveller, the visa really dictates everything. The visa in this country, the visa in that country, it dictates where we live, you know? Oh, wow. Mm. Today, CJ, you're thinking, what did I eat today? Today, CJ, I walked up to near the top of Darman Hill, 3 kilometres, and for the first time during this visit, 5 weeks, and I had a nice, very nice fried rice and 2 eggs and some dal and salad. I couldn't get the local eggs today. I couldn't get real, original, authentic eggs. They were eggs from the big city, but never mind. They weren't so tasty, but they're full of protein. And next time, the cook's going to organise some local eggs there for me. They're very white on the outside, white. The shell is white, you know. The number 2 duplicate eggs, which come from big towns and cities, they're sort of like a light brown colour, yes. Oh. Oh. So, my name is Pahadi David on YouTube, Pahadi David, Mountain David, because I've lived coming and going. I've lived half of my lifetime in the Himalayas, Nepal and India. Ha ha ha. The girl with the red top, that's Munna and Dawa's youngest daughter. She's about 6. Her name's Rinchan. Oh, hi, Onolpat. Onolpat. I'm fine. Hey, how was your day? I had a good long walk today, and I walked back 6 kilometres, a nice long walk. The first time I've been up there on this visit, and I had a very nice meal. The most assistant cook in the whole area, as far as public food goes. Hello? Look at you. Who is this? This is YouTube. YouTube. What's your name?
My name is
Say again.
Yes.
Your name is? Tapai ko naam ke ho? Wow, wow, wow. Amaji ko naam, mother's name? Amaji ko naam? Ama ko naam? Huh? Ta China. Hi, Rinchin. How are you, Rinchin Sherpa? How are you? What's her name? And what's her mother's name? Her mother's name? No, her mother. Yeah.
Millie.
Wow, wow. Millie. Yes. Wow. That's right, Glorious. Travellers are not bound to home. Thank goodness for that. I would have had a boring life if I had stayed at home all my life in the same town. My life, my own life, would have been very boring. Very boring. That's only my life I'm talking about, yeah. That's right, leaving one place and moving to a new place, yeah. Yes, CJ, when I was younger I used to play chess. I enjoyed playing chess. That's right, Glorious. Travellers are like continuously ships in the ocean. That's wow. Any new viewers here tonight? Please tap on the screen 2 times to like this live stream. Thank you for that. Good. Are there any viewers tonight who are just viewing and not messaging? Any viewers here tonight from Africa? Any viewers from South America? Europe? North America? Nice to see your name again, Onolpat. That's nice to see your name again. Thanks for coming back. Carom, no, I never played Carom. I played one time Carom, but I found it a very boring game, Carom. Just really one-dimensional, very boring game. I played one time and I left it, CJ, yeah. But I know it's very popular in South Asia, very popular, yes. Yeah, on Olpat, I had a very nice meal there with the best fried rice cook in the whole of Darman area. Thanks, on Olpat. He cooked me some nice vegetable fried rice and some bean soup, some carrot and white radish salad, and I had an extra small green chili with it. He cut up very thin, and it was very nice. Oh, and 2 eggs. I forgot to tell him that I don't eat the number 2 imitation eggs anymore from the big towns. I forgot to tell him that, so I had 2 imitation eggs, but they're full of protein, but not really good quality. So next time in a few days, he's going to definitely arrange 2 or 3 local eggs from the village there. That's near the top of Darman Hill, just 3 kilometres on the motor road. I didn't use the shortcut because we had some good rain since yesterday, and the path on the shortcut was slippery, so I just stayed on the motor road and finished the meal. No transport available to come back. It wasn't raining, so I walked the 3 kilometres back, had a 40-minute rest, and then got up for the live stream, you know. Yes, if you any other viewers, please stay more time on this live stream, and it will give a benefit to this live stream, you know. Well, it's quiet tonight, it's quiet. Well, for me, speaking only for myself, I know in some Westerners, they never eat garlic. Some Westerners, I know because I lived in Australia a long time, some Westerners never eat garlic because other people might smell the garlic on their breath and they'll get a bad name. For me, fried rice must have garlic. It must have garlic in it. It must. But that's just me, you know. It was more a minimal fried rice today. Onion, tomato, and carrot. No other thing, but it was very tasty. They used some nice oil in it. He didn't put any soya sauce in. Soya sauce is okay in the fried rice if the cook doesn't put too much soya sauce, yeah? Anushka Panwar. Anushka, hi Anushka. Namaste to you. Aap kaisi ho? Sab theek thak hai? I recognize your name, Anushka. I recognize your name. Thanks for coming back. And I'm fine, thanks, Anushka. Thanks for coming back. How are you? And if you can, please stay a few minutes at least on this live stream. Yeah, I recognize your name. Anushka Panwar. Wow, wow. Oh, you've been busy, what, working hard or studying, Anushka? When I see the name Anushka, I always think it looks like a Russian name, Ruskiastan. It looks like a Russian name. I'm fine, thanks, Anushka, I'm fine. No complaints. I'm now in Daman, central Nepal, Anushka. Now in central Nepal. That's right, Stella. Stella is also known as lone survivor, right? Gloria Stella says he likes rice made dishes because they're fast, simple to cook and absolutely delicious. That's right, yes, yes. That's right, Anushka, I know it's an Indian name. I know it's an Indian name. I was just saying that. You're entering college. You're a little bit busy. Thanks for coming back, Anushka. Thanks for coming. And please, Anushka, Indian, of course, please tell your social circle, your friends, neighbors, relatives, other students about this live stream, and it may become more popular, you know? Yeah, there's another word in Russian language, babushka. Babushka. I think it's an intimate family name, something like that. Thanks if you will tell them. That's nice, Anushka. Good, good, good. Hi there, Anita. Anita Mehra. Thanks for coming back, Anita. From Uttarakhand. Anita is about 10 years younger than me. Her husband's a retired army officer, and Anita lives on the banks of the Saryu River in East Uttarakhand. She lives in a small town called Sheraghat, and maybe some Anita, are there any old tiger stories in your village from before? Some old tiger stories? Aha, Gloria Stella says Matushka, Matushka, Russian song. Babushka, something like mother or grandmother, something like that, yeah. Oh, Anushka, a lot of landslides. Are you living in the mountain area, are you? Ah, Mussoorie, I see. Anushka, what sort of monsoon are you having? I understand that if you come east of Kumaon, you come to the Nepal border, that Nepal has been generally, certainly in central Nepal, we've had much less monsoon rain here. In total so far, in central Nepal, since July 10, we've only had about 30% of monsoon rain. Oh, Anita, you don't know about, oh dear Darju, I don't know about tiger stories. I thought that the name Sheraghat comes from the word tiger, maybe. Continuously raining in Mussoorie. Wow. Most of the rain has moved away from Nepal into northern India. Wow. Chuk Chuk Ki Raat, a lovely old song, a lovely old Indian song, possibly a film song. Chuk Chuk Ki Raat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. David Gilmour. David Gilmour? Who's David Gilmour? Stella, I don't know the name. Yes, Anushka, I'm in Nepal. My 1 year Indian visa stay finished on June 30, so I'm back in Nepal now in my very, very oldest, loveliest, most favourite residence in central Nepal called Daman. Don't be confused, it's Nepal Daman, Daman, in central Nepal, 75 kilometres south of Kathmandu, about 8 feet height. Oh, thanks, Anita. Siraghat, not Sheraghat. I see, Siraghat. Sira means fertile fields. They grow rice and other grains. Sira, is that like a Hindi or Kumani name, Anita? Anushka, I understand about 35% of Nepali language, slowly, slowly. Uh, Mostly food and drink words and greetings and things like that, you know? Because Nepali, Kumani language and Garhwali language are three sister languages, yeah? Yeah, it is cool to understand a little of some other languages. Gloria Stella. David still has the young age charisma. Thank you. Charisma, charisma. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you look at the word charisma, the English word charisma, it looks a little bit like the English word charm, yes? Charisma. If you shorten the word, it becomes charm, C-H-A-R-M. Yes, I do wear specs, I do wear glasses. Um, um, Mainly I wear glasses when I'm using the mobile for some time, and I've got the mobile 16 inches away from my face because the glasses are, they're only 1 year old. I've got glasses bifocals, especially used to use for mobile screen, you know. Oh, thanks, Anita. Sierra is Kumani name. Good, good, good. Yes, yes. Ghat. Ghat means like embankments on the side of the river. Bank, river bank. Can you say river bank? Ghat. River bank, yes? Ah, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, Anushka, the Garhwali, Kumani and Nepali languages, especially Western Nepali language, they they are the three languages of the, it's called Kashkura, Kashkura language family. Directly, directly descended from Sanskrit, of course, yeah. Yes, the kids are pretty, the flowers are pretty, yes. I love kids very, very much, if they're not screaming too much. I love kids very, very much, especially when they're not screaming continuously, like the high-pitched scream. It goes through the head like a knife, you know? Yeah. Stella says, David doesn't use the phone as much as you use it. David doesn't use the phone as much as you use it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. No, I love kids very much. Other people's kids. I love kids very much. Other people's kids. Other people's responsibility. Other people's responsibility. Who knows, maybe next lifetime I'll get married. Maybe I'll have 4 or 5, 5.5 kids. Hey, let's see. Hey, the world's population is very, very big. Very big. Oh, yes, Anita, you told me yesterday you're a gardener, yes? You love your garden very much. Anita, what do you grow in your garden for eating? Can you tell us the the items you grow in your garden for eating? Anushka says sunny day, yes. You're missing the sun, you're missing the Suraj. Surya, Ravi. Ah, yes, yes. It gets depressing day after day, rain, rain, doesn't it? Ah. Yeah, we live here, Darwin, is it's on the main road from Kathmandu, 5 kilometres to the north and then northeast, and to the south about 130 kilometres is the Nepal Bihar state India border. So we get a lot of trucks passing here. Anushka, how do you dry your clothes? Have you got a clothes dryer at home there? A clothes dryer? Oh, Anushka, yeah, we live on a main road here connecting Kathmandu to Bihar state, India. So we get a lot of trucks passing, carrying supplies, oil tankers, you know, like that, yeah. Yes, hi Daisy Chana, namaste to you. I'm in a very, very relaxed mode today, very relaxed mode. Watching a little girl playing behind me. Here comes another truck. It's only when they blow their big horn. When they blow the big horn, then it irritates you, you know. Nice to see your name again, Daisy Chana, Kabuli Chana, Kala, Kashmiri Chana, Black Chana, yeah. Have you ever seen completely black chana? I have. I was told it grows mostly in Kashmir. I'm not sure. Yes, Daisy, I saw that a lot of Europe now is in a heat wave, and all of Britain is officially under drought conditions. Most of Britain is under drought conditions. The third drought in the last 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, and in Europe the Hungarian nuclear reactors are suspended, yeah. Oh, there's more to come yet. There's much more to come yet of climate change, believe me. Believe me. Oh. Oh. I feel like I'm in my office every night. I feel like I'm in my office every night when I do this live stream. I'm very, very comfortable. Sometimes I lie down almost flat, very relaxed. You notice I'm not wearing a suit. I've never owned a suit. I never ever owned a suit. I totally refuse to own a suit. Most of my life, I've avoided marriage ceremonies. I've avoided most birthday parties, housewarming functions, official functions. I've avoided 99% of those most of my life. Because they want you to dress up very nicely. They want you to wear a suit and a tie, nice shiny boots. Desi Chana. You eat almost daily. What, you eat chana almost daily, do you? Grams. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting, Gloria Stella. The Danube River, one of the main rivers in Europe, is becoming so shallow and dry that mammoth skeletons of mammoths are visible, are they? That's interesting. Wow. That's right, Anushka. Well, look, I tell you, Anushka, in most Western countries, by law, big vehicles, buses, trucks, tankers, in most Western countries, by law, most very big vehicles must have by law 2 horns by the side of the wheel, by the side of the steering wheel, right? They must have 2 horns. One is for when they're outside of towns and cities, they can use the louder horn, but when they're in anywhere where people are living, they must use the softer horn. They must. And in Western countries, if a big vehicle uses the bigger, louder horn in an inhabited area, there we go. Remember what I just said 5 minutes ago about screaming kids? Yeah, and the end of that story, if a big vehicle in an area where people are living uses the big loud horn, they can get fined, they can get stopped and fined by the police, $100. Yeah, yeah. But so far in, let's say, South Asia, governments, local governments and people haven't realised this subject yet, you see. Oh, Juanita, you're flower lovers. We used to grow seasonal flowers like Glydolia. Glydolia. Ah, yes, 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 yeah. That's the generic name, maybe. That's right. Uh, Gladolia, I think that's right. I do forget some of my English language sometimes. Um, Dahlia, yes, yes. Ice flowers, marigold, petunia, sunflower lily. Yes, yes, very nice. Language, you know some Garhwali language? Anushka remembers Deshna's YouTube before, I think that's right. Yeah, one day in all of South Asia, finally governments and local people will all realise that they could get a law made that loud along the road where people are living. They must use what they call the village or town horn. It's softer. One day they'll realise that. They will. They will. Anushka, I understand about 22 words of Garhwali language. Do you want to hear me trying to talk Garhwali? Namaste, Anushka. Namaste. Tum kubche. Bua bui kubchana. Aaj kya khani chai? Aaj kya chai, Anushka Panwa? Koda ki roti khani chai? Ande bhujia khani chai? Uh, um, Kandali bhujia khani chai? Namaste, namaste, Anushka, Chiranjeevi. Kamala ki boji pakati roti, mele jano chu pipala koti. Pipala koti kodaki roti, mele jano chu pipala koti. Kamala ki boji pakati roti, Mele Jono Chu Pipalakoti. Excuse me if my grammar and pronunciation is not so good. I only understand about 22 and a half words of Garhwali language. Another one from that side. Um, uh, uh, Nabasha Guguti Chetaki Bata Chere Metaki Nabasha Guguti Chetaki Me Janu Meri Metaki Me Janu Meri Metaki Bata Chere Metaki. Yeah, I think in Kumaoni and Garhwali languages, the word guguti can have two meanings. Guguti, one, the name of a bird, has a sweet voice, a bird, and the other guguti is in the Kumaoni Black Crow song, where every Makara Sankranti, middle of January, the local people make these sweetbreads from atta and that, atta, millet, modua, ragi, kodo, and they feed to the black crows in the morning and any other birds. And that's right in the middle of winter, and it helps get some food into the stomachs of the crows. Guguti, Guguti Mala, and also Guguti meaning the name of a bird. Yeah, am I right? All right, Anushka, one more. Okay, one more. I can't sing Rajula Malushahi. That's a difficult song. Anushka. Kale Bajay Murali. Okay. Anushka, is it not an amazing magical song? Priyanka Meher and Kumani Kamala Devi. Kamala Devi version is the best one. Rajula Malushahi, am I right? Is that not an amazing, magical song on a totally different level? And the video, the animated video, am I right? Ah, Desi Chana. And any other person not living in Uttarakhand, please listen. You must. You must look at one of the absolute classics of all time. The song's about 2 years old, called Rajula Malushahi. Rajula, Rajula, Rajula Malushahi. Malushahi. Rajula Malushahi. A true story about a Kumaoni young woman who lived a couple of 100 years ago. In the story, there was a tragic murder about some property dispute and a true love story and this and that. Rajula Malushahi. Look for the Priyanka Meher Kamala Devi version. You will not be disappointed. I sometimes put it on loop and play it for half an hour. Oh, more messages. Excuse me. Excuse me. More messages are coming. Uh, Daisy Chana. This is poetry. Look at this, everybody. This is pure poetry. Roses are red, violets are blue, and so are you. Now, Daisy Chana says, listen to this pure poetry. When the brightness of the west fades, when the rivers of Europe become pale, when the leaders of the west drink more blood than wine, a bright spot from the land of the Ganges will shine. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, Daisy. Maybe the Hindustan culture may be the last culture surviving. Ah, read this again. Listen to this, Daisy Chana, my lovely friend and brother from Gurgaon. When the brightness of the West fades, when the rivers of Europe become pale, when the leaders of the West drink more blood than wine, a bright spot from the land of the Ganges will shine. The Ganga. Wow, wow, wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Where did that come from, Daisy? Kabuli Chana? Where did that come from? Yes, I need children are playing and screaming around me, all around me. Anushka, Aj Kandali is a good person. Kandali. Kandali Bujia. Kanali Bujia? Kandali Bujia? Are we on the same subject, Anushka? In that song, but you know this already, in the song Kanali or Kandali means like nettle, nettle soup, yeah? In Kuman they call Sishano, Sishona Sag, Sishona Sag, Nico Tero Vag. That's nice, thank you. Ah, so Anita, Kamalaki Boji is a Kumani song, I see. Ah, I see, Anushka. Thank you. In Garwal, Guguti indicates a bird. In Kumaon, I believe it's the same pronunciation. In Kumani, Guguti certainly means, in Garwal, Anushka, do you have around Makara Sankranti the Kale Kawa Black Crow Festival? Yeah, that's right. Because in Kumani language, Guguti means I don't know, but in Kumar they call kajur, like sweet bread, you know? Now Anushka, Narendra Negi, the greatest Garwali folk singer, the greatest, or on the top level. Now I know Norchumi Narani, I can't sing it, but I was in the Himalayas during the time of, well, he's dead now, so we can talk about him. We can talk about him freely now, eh? The political, the politician, NDT, the politician. Mm, I remember that very well. Um, um, when that great video came out, music video came out, Anushka, that was really popular, wasn't it? And it described the NDT regime. It described the NDT regime very clearly and directly, didn't it? Hey, hey, the red lights, the VIP red lights on the top of the cars, hey, the privileges and all the other things. Ah, that helped, that directly helped to remove the NDT government, didn't it, Anushka? It helped to remove that government, fortunately. Yes. Not only. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, Anushka Rajula Malashai is a very hard song to duplicate, very hard. Uh, an amazing love story, amazing magical music video, Rajula, on another level. Oh no, Daisy, your result in English of that poem was excellent, excellent, excellent. Anita, oh, David, your Komani language is better than ours. Oh, not really. Muni muni chu, muni muni, matu mat. Matu matu Komani Basa. Matu mat. Tuma tuma. Wow, wow, wow. Huh? Majanu Kailasa. Majanu Kailasa. Miri Durga Harahage. Now, Desi Chana, the other day you said I was uncomfortable when possibly Anita Mehra mentioned the name Durga. I think this was the subject. I think this was the subject, Desi Chana. Um, put your hand down, David. Um my wife is lost, is broken. Let's go to the Himalayas, my young cowherder. This was the subject of Durga, I think. Mary Durga Chane Chane. Mary Durga Chane Chane Mero Kamar Patehege. Durga Chane Chane Mero Kamar Patehege. Hito pe merigo puli paharo me janu hita. Hito pe merigo puli tumor modua rata me kanu hit. Modua rata me kanu hit. Hi hi. Modua rata me kanu hit. Modua rata me kanu hit. Modua rata me kanu. That was the subject, I think, Daisy. Ah, Daisy, yeah, I know you like this red colour very much, because Daisy, you're very much attracted to the communistic system. How is the communism going around the world now? Is it still alive? Is communism still alive? It seems to be well and truly alive in Cuba, Central America. Hello, hello, how are you? Yeah, communism seems just about dead around the world, but very much alive and well in Cuba. Although I shouldn't say that. Cuba having continuing problems, regular power shortages all over the country, and but the Cuban leaders are insistent, inflexible on hanging on to the communist system. Um, Although it causes a lot of problems and difficulties for the Cuban people. Am I right there? That's what I see on the news. Gloria Stella. Look, Daisy Chana is addicted to Daisy Chana. He loves Daisy Chana. He loves her. He also, Gloria Stella, I'll tell you a secret also. Um, that Daisy Chana also loves Kabuli Chana cooked in milk. I could very easily eat Kabuli chana cooked in milk with a sweetener like sugar or jaggery. I could very easily eat a sweet Kabuli chana easily. Thanks, Anushka. Yeah, I'll keep going as long as my heart keeps pumping. I'll keep going as long as the heart keeps pumping. Thank you, Anushka. Thanks for coming. Thanks for staying with us tonight. And uh, and please come again regularly when you can. Yeah, thank you. And tell your friend. Thank you. Thanks, Anushka. Babushka. Babushka, mamushka. Sa meri nantinchan. Sa meri nantinchan. Natar me baramachari chun. They're all my kids. They're all my kids. Otherwise, I'm still not married. They're all my kids. Otherwise, I'm still not married. Get it? Wow, wow, wow. Yes, later when this cap gets old, I can send it to you if you like, Daisy, as a souvenir. How's that? Oh, thanks, Anita. I'm the best, am I? Wow, that's lovely. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks, Anita, for your great help. Wow, wow, support. Abhishek Kumar. Hi, Abhishek. Namaste. Nice to see you again, Abhishek. Nice to see your name on the screen. Arijit Singh. I don't know Arijit Singh, the singer. I don't know any of his songs. Now, Desi Chana is in a very, very good mood tonight, humorous mood. Desi Chana from Gurgaon is saying, my name is Desi Chana because I'm a local pure breed. I'm a local pure breed and not a hybrid. Are, I am a local pure breed and not a hybrid. I hybrid? Hybrid. Are you hybrid? Hybrid person, Daisy Chana? That's very funny. My name is Daisy Chana because I'm a local pure breed, not a hybrid. That's very funny. No, that's very funny. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, Shin-chan. Nice for coming back, my fellow registered nurse. Hi, Shin-chan. Have you finished work? Relaxing at home, are you? Thanks for coming again. And stay sometime tonight if you can, Shin-chan. Thank you. Good, good, good. That's right, Daisy. Mostly the trucks move on that road. Yeah, during the daytime, we do see more boleros, sumos, bikes, autos, and cars. More in the daytime. That's right. Ah, speaking only for myself. I'm only speaking for myself. Who needs alcohol when you can drink beautiful, pure water like this? Ah. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, there's one red kukur in the background. Look at the red kukur, red dog. Hey? Was the Gen Z government in Nepal? Yes, still here. You can understand, Shinchan, that the Nepali people tell me it will take some time. It will take some time to remove the old political government and sometimes NGO greedy corruption from Nepal. It will take some time. It will take some time to remove it. The Nepali people are realistic. They say they won't have a new Nepal in 5 minutes. It will take quite some time. The old system is still very, very much alive and well. It's just that its leaders have now disappeared. The leaders have disappeared, but the old, well entrenched, well organised old system of patronage, corruption, government, politicians, and some NGO is still very much alive and well here. But they are positive. They feel that within 7 or 8 or 10 years, there will be a different Nepal here where genetic DNA corruption is everywhere, where genetic DNA is not everywhere in the authority area, you know? Yes, 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 yes. Let's have a look outside, yes? I'll keep this on the selfie stick, all right? Let's have a look outside before it gets dark, yeah? Let's have a look outside. I'm Pahadi David, Mountain David from England and Australia. If you're a new viewer, please tap 2 times on the screen to like this live stream. If you don't like this live stream, you know where you can go. And also please tell your social circle about this small, almost unknown live stream. Thank you. Punjabi David. Ah, I do like ID roti sometimes. I do sometimes eat makai di roti, sarsundi saag. Yeah, I do sometimes. I know one word of Punjabi, changa, changa. All right, let's have a look outside while it's getting dark, yeah? Oh, uto, uti jari tu, ut, Tera Purana Sariya, ah, oh. Imitations, but very nice. It's getting dark quickly now. It's about nearly 7:15 Nepali time. About 7 p.m. Indian time, I think. Just in the back, as usual, there's the Darman Tower. In about 5 days, I'm moving up there. I'm moving up there to live. It will cost me just $2 a day more for the room. It's a first-class place to stay. But I'll be staying there a total of 3.5 months. So advanced rent payment, you see, so I got the room cheaper. It will cost me exactly $7 Australian a night. $7 Australian a night. 700 Nepali rupees. That's about, uh, about 470 Indian rupees, I think. Hi, Tussie, how are you? Fine? Good. Looking on this northern side, right across there, are the Himalayas, looking to the north. North, northwest, direct north and northeast here. Behind these trees, down, up and down, up and down, on the road 70 kilometres is Kathmandu city. Yeah. Here, uh, um, about 130 kilometres to the south is the Nepal-Bihar state Indian border. The road enters India at Rakshol, Motihari district, Bihar. Tonight's rather quiet. There's not too much traffic at the moment. At night we do have a couple of leopards wandering around in the forest here. They don't like to show their faces in front of humans. And, oh, the power's gone. Maybe Wi-Fi's gone, has it? Let's see. Power has gone, Wi-Fi has gone, yes? Probably. If power goes, Wi-Fi goes? Not sure. I've still got the Wi-Fi logo on the screen. Can you people still see me and hear me? Can you still see me and hear me? Please tell me now, yeah? Shinchan says Munna and Dawa's house is more decorated than the other one. Yes, that's true. They love their flowers in this house. A lot of flowers are here. Can you still see me? No, it's not bad. That's 700. It's a small room but comfortable with bathroom inside. There's no hot water geyser, which you definitely need in the colder months. Those who bath regularly, I mean. But just nearby, in the general toilet, there is a hot water geyser. I can use that free of charge, you know. And because I'm paying in 2 installments, paying 2 big rent advances, so I got the room cheap. Yeah, that's not bad. It's in a very prime place in the Darwin View Tower, and which is a little bit elevated above the village, about 30 meters above the road, you know. And otherwise, that room I'm getting for 700 Nepali rupees a night, over 3.5 months it will be, from Wednesday. That same room, 700, they can easily charge 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 a night for 2 or 3 people staying in there. They do charge that. CJ, are you getting my picture and sound there? The power went off. I've got the Wi-Fi logo is fully. Oh, power's just coming back now. Power's just coming back now. Oh, Rato Kukur. Oh, Rato. Hey. Made of the selfie stick. Rato Kukur. Red dog. Desi Chana. David, the overpriced food commodities in Western countries is benefiting the food industries, biting the general public there. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Daisy, I left the Western countries many years before. What more do you know about it? Why are people not challenging the huge commission of food industries in Western countries? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, on Olpat, it is. I was very, very happy about it. But in my benefit, the current owners, they've got the Diamond View Tower on a 25-year lease. So it's actually originally government land, and usually people do that on a 5-year period. But he's got it on a 25-year lease, and it's since about 2 years. And he has an old relationship with Dharma Village, and he knows my story from years before. His parents had told him and that, and so he knew about my background and everything, and he said, no, I'm only too happy to make you comfortable here, David. Like that, yeah? And I assured them I'll eat there at least twice a week, you know, especially as the food has improved suddenly. I mean, it wasn't consistent before the Dharma View Tafu, but it is now since the owner, myself, and the cook had a close, very serious talk, you know. Yeah, just 2 days before, I put a post on this channel, YouTube channel, that I'm a senior traveller. I've travelled through a good number of countries, and if people want to send texts to me asking me about my travel experiences, to tell a certain story from when I was in South America, when I was in Southeast Asia, tell a certain story when I lived in England or Australia, you know, then you can text me and we can talk about some of my travel history, you know. Probably I don't talk about it enough. Ah, Daisy Chana. Now, Daisy Chana, in a perfect world, Areya, in a perfect world, Daisy Chana says Europe is worst hit by high food prices and very high prices of housing. Yeah. Have the high food prices got anything at all to do with very, very serious climate change? Have high food prices got anything at all, Daisy Chana, to do with continuing serious, damaging war between Ukraine and Russia? Very high prices of housing. Does the subject of very high prices of housing in Europe have anything to do with the overwhelming, huge migrant population flooding into Europe? Does it have anything to do with that? Not enough places for people to live? Yes, in a perfect world, Daisy Chana, it is the responsibility of governments to provide affordable food and housing to everyone. Um, Daisy Chana, affordable food and housing. Is there any connection at all with worldwide scenario? Is there any connection at all with the worldwide scene regarding food production, food distribution, huge migration into Western countries? Any connection at all with that, or? Then Daisy says, when the migrants are providing cheap labour, then the food commodities should come down. I'm not an expert on the subject, Daisy. Is it as simple as that? Is it as simple as that? That when the migrants are providing cheap labour, then the food commodities should come down? Is it as simple as that? Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, le, le, le. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Shabash. Ah, ah, ah. Le, le, le. Ah, ah, ah. One little pussy cat. Come here. Ah, ah, ah. I love cats. Who doesn't love cats, hey? Ah, ah, ah. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Ah, ah, ah. Hey. Hey. Wow. Hey, hey, hey. Shabash. Wow. Hey. Hey. Say hello to the party. Hey. Shabash. Hey. 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 Push, 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 push. Choo, choo, choo. Yeah. Ah, 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 ah. Yeah. 3 little kittens living here at the moment. 3 little kittens and the mother. They're always looking for the milk, curd, meat. One of them loves meat very much. Hey? Hey? Ja. Desi Chana. The simplest thing, Europe has nothing to produce except missiles. Industries are closing. War machines are needed to fuel the European economy. I can believe that. I can believe that. I don't understand fully the world situation now, Daisy. It's extremely complicated. Extremely complicated, day by day. Sonpari Collection. Sonpari Collection. Hi, thanks for coming back again, Sonpari Collection. Namaste. How are you? Are you fine? Ram Ram Ji Ki. Kya haal hai? Sab theek thak hai? Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Aapka parivar ka kushal baad? Hai? Wow, wow, wow. Shabash. You're fine? That's good. That's very nice. I'm okay here in Darman. Ah, ah. Yes, yes, yes. How about a travel story? Let me think a couple of minutes. Some travel story, eh? Ah, Daisy Chana, look at Onalpat's message there. This tells you more on an organic level, Onalpat. This tells you more on an organic level why prices go high. One of the reasons. Onalpat says where she lives down under, the prices of food went up due to lack of deliveries of fertilizers. lack of water for the produce. On top of that, the government keeps the taxes high. Desi Chana, check the prices of Western cultures with India. Why is there no regulation on food prices in Europe? I don't know. I'm just not an expert on that. Yeah, J.C. Chana repeats often, this is very true. The greatest thing which India does is feeding 1/6 of humanity. The greatest thing which India does is feeding 1/6 of humanity. Yeah. I'm fine, thanks, Ari. Thank you. I'm feeling again tonight, I want to just have a short live stream tonight. Yeah, I will. I'm thinking more about my relaxation time tonight. So let's stay together another 40 minutes and then we'll finish at 8 p.m. Nepali time, yeah? Yes, all right. A travel story. A travel story. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, this is another personal story. As you know, as I sometimes tell you, when I was a young man, it's no secret that I had one or two girlfriends. Yeah. When I was a young man, I had three or four girlfriends. Um, it's no secret. Uh, and one girlfriend was in Brazil. We stayed together on a beach in northern Brazil. The name of the big city, this is 50 years ago. We stayed together on the beach in my tent for about a number of weeks. She was black, Afro-Brazilian. As you know, hundreds of years ago, the cunning European colonizers, the cunning European colonizers, brought hundreds of thousands of black Africans to work under very hard conditions in South and North America. And many of their descendants now live in America, of course, right? So she was black, Afro-Brazilian, and her name was Nivalda. Nivalda. All right. Yes, Daisy Chana. Often when we start a subject, people don't contribute. Don't contribute. This is why several times in the last 9 months, Daisy, I've tried to start conversations on here, live stream on this subject, that subject, and other subjects, and almost nobody, most people don't join in. So I don't try anymore on that. Yeah. Yes, going back to Nivalda, lovely. She was 2 years younger than myself, about 20, 21, and we stayed together for a few weeks in my tent. It was summertime in Brazil, 1974, and getting very hot and very humid area. It's a big town in northern Brazil on the ocean, on the Atlantic Ocean, called Bahia, 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 which means in Portuguese bay, B-A-Y, bay, you see. So anyhow, we stayed there together, and right next to the tent was a a water tap. Anybody could use the water tap. And we would bath under that water tap about 4 times a day. It was so hot and humid. And there was a lighthouse there on the bay. The full name of the city is São Salvador da Bahia. Salvador da Bahia. And there was a lighthouse there. And before we separated, because I was a traveller, I was moving on to the next place, right? Now we communicated with a little difficulty. She understood about 20% of English, and I understood from previous travels basic, simple Spanish language. And Spanish and Portuguese languages are like brother and sister, you know? And Brazil, of course, they speak Portuguese and English. So we didn't always communicate so well in talking. So she understood about 20% of English. I understood about 3% of Portuguese and about 50% of Spanish. So we could communicate okay, but not perfectly. Just before we split up, before we separated, Nivalda, her name was Nivalda, Afro-Brazilian girl, she bought me a postcard. And on the postcard was a picture of the local lighthouse. And she wrote on there, with the help of a friend, she wrote in English, "Never forget me, David, Nivalda." And she repeated, "Never forget me, David, Nivalda." And you know, until this day, I have never forgotten Brazilian Nivalda. I never have forgotten her. That postcard put some sort of magic spell or something on me. And I never forgot her until this day. That's interesting, isn't it? The power of words sometimes, the power of words. Yeah, there are some auto rickshaws here, CJ, yes, yes. Daisy Jonas tells us how there are government atoll canteens around the country for poorer people. And anybody can eat there maybe, can they, Daisy? Even richer people can eat, they can take advantage of it. You can get for 10 rupees or about 10 cents Australian. In these local Indian atoll discount canteens, you can get 4 chapati, 4 roti, warm boiled rice, 1 bowl of bean soup, 1 local vegetable curry, onions, a salad, for just 10 rupees in many government atoll canteens around the world, around the country, India. In progress regime, or were they introduced by the Modi government, Daisy? That's right, on Old Putt. It is romantic, isn't it? Yes, yeah. That's just the simple, basic story. That's right. Oh, that's nice, Daisy. Johnny. Anybody can eat. Even people who are very well off can eat in there too, can they? Wow, that's interesting. Good. Was that just brought in by the Modi government? CJ Singer, yeah, I used to play cards when I was younger. My favourite game was canasta. I used to love playing canasta. Canasta is like an advanced form of gin rummy. Canasta, I love canasta very much. When I was younger, our family used to play together. My two sisters, myself, mum and dad, you know. Daisy Chan is continuing on the subject that, David, there is a huge difference in prices between vegetables from farms and in malls, markets in the West because huge profit margins of food corporates, yes. I see, Daisy Chana. Just this government has brought it in, yes, I'm not surprised. Before COVID, it cost 5 rupees in those discount canteens, now 10. Wow, that's amazingly cheap. Amazingly cheap. Getting a few little insects biting me here. Little insects. One or two mosquitoes, but mostly these tiny little insects. They're called in English gnat. Gnat. Gnats. Yeah, I'm going to have an easy night again tonight. Let's finish in 30 minutes, okay? Good. Yes. So that's my travel story for tonight. I'm going to tell more travel stories now every night, eh? It's just for me to remember it, that's all. Oh, I see, Daisy. You look at many YouTube videos from Japan and Western cultures, yeah? See. Ah. So on old Putt, you're in your nice warm bed there down under. Electric blankets on probably, is it? Ah. Oh, Putt, listen to this, Daisy Chana. Daisy Chana, this gives you the other side. On old Putt down under is telling about the other side of the situation. She says that there are farms here in Queensland which allow people to pick up and buy their produce at lower price and selected quality. That's the other side of the situation on old Putt. Good. Ah, on old Putt, no need for electric blanket today, I see. All right, anybody if you like this live stream, please tap the screen 2 times. And as usual, please, if you can, tell your social circle about this small live stream. It may help it become a little more popular, you know? Another half hour, CJ, another half hour. Yeah, let's have a short live stream tonight. It's very quiet, you know? Daisy's continuing on the subject there on Alpat. It is the responsibility of the government to make food and housing affordable. But the government has led the public to face the capitalists themselves. Daisy, we do have some very, very highly developed social services in the West as well. India does have too. Uh, I find one difference from India compared with Western cultures is that in the West, Daisy, public services, like municipalities like Nagarpalika, Jila Panchayat, municipalities, they all do their jobs properly. They all do their jobs properly, especially cleaning up the marketplace, removing those dirty places, collecting garbage every day, and keeping the public toilets clean. All these services run just automatically in Western countries, but in a good number of South Asian cultures, those services are a huge, huge source of corruption of public funds, aren't they? Any comments on that? Daisy says, but David, Western countries are rich countries but poor people. Ah, well, that's interesting you say that. So that means like Eastern cultures are poorer, but the people are richer. Yeah, you're talking about inside richness. Yeah. I'm just changing my position to be more comfortable. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ah. Oh. Oh, thanks, Rakshi. Thanks for coming tonight again. Thanks for that. Good, good. Yeah, Daisy, I feel I do have the freedom to change the subject, just as you have freedom to change the subject also. I don't think it would be hoodwinking. I don't think it would be hoodwinking. Um, um, no, I don't mind. No, no, no. Thanks, Rakshit, for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Rakshit saying hello to everybody here. My mood is bad. I need more time off tonight. So let's just have a short, in total 2 hour live stream, another 20 minutes. So please start now to, I felt that we just needed to change the subject, move it on a little bit, Daisy, just to sort of get a little bit of fresh air into the subject, you know what I mean? That's all right. You can stop if you want to, Daisy, or you can continue. It's your choice. I just thought we'd sort of get a little bit of a change of. Since I closed the door, the kids have stopped screaming. Ah. Also, Daisy, because we're not getting much, Onol Pat is joining in the conversation, but there's not much support from any other sides, you know? Ah, now. This seat is more comfortable. I do think often one thing, Daisy, where should or could or can the common person directly send their thoughts, suggestions to the government? Can the common person, when there is a problem, they don't like how the government's working, should or can the common person like yourself and myself directly talk to government representatives, give them suggestions? Should the common person give direct suggestions to the government? I feel this isn't working, I have a suggestion, why don't you do this? What use really is it for us to discuss these things where our discussions, our complaints, our comments are only staying here? Our comments are just staying here on the live stream and not moving up into a higher level. I mean, Daisy, to confront government representatives, to directly confront them. There are plenty of channels open these days on social media, government websites. Should you be more directly challenging the government on these subjects? That's right, local councillors, local MLAs. Because our discussion on these topics only has limited use, you know what I mean? She says he has a friend who is a doctor in the US. He earned and enjoyed a flashy lifestyle in Europe. Good luck to him. Ah. Is anybody listening but not texting who has been with us before? Any viewers here who have been with us before but never send a message? Never send a text to us. Why not send a text tonight? Eh? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Yeah, how many times have I said this? Where do you live? What languages do you speak there? Any famous food dishes there? Any important things in your historical culture you would like to tell us about? Some contributions from the viewers, please. Contributions. Huh? Ah. Oh. Oh, this is interesting, Daisy. Your friend, doctor, flashy lifestyle, earning a lot of money in Europe. So my US friends who were enjoying foreign trip and lakeside houses suddenly divorced his wife. Oh, Baba. Suddenly divorced his wife. He had to sell everything for marriage settlement, divorce settlement. Oof, oof, oof. That was a real heavy-duty price to pay for getting married. That was a really heavy-duty price to pay for getting married. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Now he lives in rented accommodation. Ooh. Wow. That's shocking. That is really shocking. Wow. Wow. Arnold Putt's got another story here. A plastic surgeon bought an airplane and helped transport people from the remote areas to the bigger hospitals in the city. Daisy Chana continuing that story about, I suppose you could say that sometimes Marriage is a huge gamble. Sometimes marriage is a huge gamble. You may win everything or you may lose everything. Now that doctor, divorced, is 43, wants to remarry to an Indian woman. Good luck to him. Good luck. Good luck. Wow. Oof. That's shocking, that story, Daisy. That is shocking. Does he sometimes regret the big amounts of money that he wasted in that flashy lifestyle? Does he sometimes regret that waste of money? Phew. He is Dr. Harneet Singh Pahwa, serving in Connecticut, USA. You can check on YouTube. Phew. Wow. All right, look, it's nearly time to finish up. I'm just thinking about having some more rest time tonight, so don't mind. Let's meet again tomorrow night. Any last messages, please, quickly before we split up until tomorrow night? Any last messages, please? Yes, good night to Down Under there, and we'll keep going in WhatsApp. Okay, thanks for coming again. Your great support. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks, Stacey. We will always agree to disagree sometimes, um, and sometimes I can't give you too much dialogue on something, Daisy, because I'm just not an expert on it. If I'm not an expert on something, then I won't sort of continue too much. Do you know what I mean? All right. Thanks for your great support, Daisy, on Old Pot and Rakshit and everybody else who's come tonight. It's a very quiet, but very relaxing live stream. Namaste. Thank you. See you tomorrow night. Okay.